Hello viewers, this is Mr. Deman Lauti. Today I am going to conducting a test maximum dry density which is known as also Proctor compactor as per BS 1377 part 4 1990 clause number 3.5 and 3.6. Now I am going to tell about the scope of this test. This part of BS 1477 describes is method of the test for determining and the characteristic or related to the compaction of the soil, which can be used as a base for the specifying and requirement for soil compaction in the field. This part also include as the method for the assessing and the empirically strength and pressure CBR of a compacted or underdistributed soil and used for subgrade and materials for the pavement construction. Now second step, the principle of determination of the dry density and the moisture content relationship compaction of soil is the process by which the soil particles are more close together, usually by the mechanical means and thereby the increasing the dry density of the soil. The dry density of the which can achieve on the degree of the compaction applied and on the amount of water present in the soil. Now third step, type of test. There are three type of tests. The first one is the manual. There are the three type of tests. The first one is the light manual compaction test, which is 2.5 kg Ramer is used. Now the second is the heavy manual compaction test, which is similar but give a much greater degree of the compaction by using the 4.5 kg Ramer. With a greater drop on the thinner layer of soil. For both of these tests, compaction mode of 1 liter internal volume is used for soil, in which all particles passes on 20 mm THC. If there is a limitation amount of particles up to the 37.5 mm size, equivalent tests are carried out in the large CBR mold. If more than 40% of material is written on 20 mm THC, this material is not susceptible for this test. The third type of test may cause a vibrating hammer and intended manually for the granular soil. Passes are 37.5 THC with no more than 37% return on 20 mm THC. The soil is compacted into a CBR mode. For this third type of the test, alternatively procedure depend on the whether or not the soil contain particles susceptible to cross during the compaction. Now fourth step, preparation of sample for compaction test. The method of preparation of sample for these tests are and quantity of soil required depend on the size of the largest particles present and on whether or not the soil particles are susceptible to cross during the compaction. For soil containing a particles not susceptible to cross, only one sample is required for test and it can be used several times after progressively increase the amount of water. For soil containing of particles that are susceptible to cross, it is necessary to prepare a separate batch of soil at the different moisture content, each for compaction once only, otherwise the characteristic of the material will be progressively changed after each application of a compaction. Consequently, a much larger sample is required. For the stiff and cohesive soil, which is not to be shared and chopped into the small lumps. Now, apparatus need for the test are test sheet with a aperture size 63 mm, 37.5 mm, 20 mm with a receiver. A balance readable 5 gram. A corrosion resistant tray metal or a corrosion resistant metal tray or plastic tray with a deep 18 mm size for the materials for use, or large scope or plate knife water container polythene bag, strong polythene bag. For determine of moisture content, according to the BS 1377 Part 2 1990 clause number 3.2, an impact for the shading and stiff brush, a metal rammer 50 plus or minus 0.5 circular face having a 4.5 kg plus or minus 5 gram. Display tray 300 mm long, 25 mm width, 3 mm thickness, rubber mallet, and last one is oven with a temperature 105 to 110 Celsius.